Namaste, Namaskar. This is David Hawthorne at astroview.com. Today is the 19th of July, 2023. The following is just a short video of a horoscope for a person who committed murder. Now, I am using the systems approach to Vedic astrology for interpretations. This gives the third sign of the zodiac ascending or rising at 15 degrees Gemini at the time of birth. So this gives Shani, Bud, and Surya, Saturn, Mercury, and Sun in Kark and Cancer in the second house. Third house, fifth sign, Leo or Simha, Shukra and Simha, Venus. Fourth house, sixth sign, Kanya or Virgo, Chandra, Guru, Ketu, Moon at 9 degrees, Jupiter at 20 degrees, Ketu at 21 degrees in Virgo. Rahu, the northern node of the moon, in Pisces in the 10th house, Rahu and Meena. And Mongol in Mish, Mars and Aries in the 11th house. Now, we do say under systems approach that the most important planet for Gemini is the Sun. See, we do consider the Mool Trikona sign positions taking priority. These are 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11. Aries for Mars, Cancer for Moon, Leo for the Sun, Virgo for the Mercury, Libra for the Venus, Sagittarius for the Jupiter, and Aquarius for Saturn. Gemini is a more fortunate rising sign because there are no Mool Trikona signs in the 6th, 8th, or 12th houses, the Dustan Bhavas. So only Rahu and Ketu can cause trouble, but they can cause serious trouble if they're closely afflicting any other houses, signs, or planets. But if there's no Mool Trikona sign in the first house, such as for Gemini, then we go to the third house. So the third house contains the Mool Trikona sign for Sun. So Sun takes priority for Gemini. Basically, we could say it rules the chart, and it certainly rules health and self-initiatives and mental development and independent projects. If there's no Mool Trikona sign in the third house, then we would go to the second house, which would be Moon, ruling this house. So we can say that Sun and Moon are the most important planets for Gemini. Now, I think if Rahu and Ketu had been around 15 degrees or within a 5-degree orb of 15 degrees, I don't think this person would have actually survived, because then Rahu and Ketu would be afflicting 6 of the 12 houses, all the even signs. The even signs are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Because Rahu and Ketu throw an aspect 5, 7, and 9 houses from where they sit. So they can reach out and touch any houses or any planets that are close to the most effective point. So in this case, they do not cause that kind of trouble. But at 21 degrees, this fifth aspect of Rahu, now it's not within 5 degrees of Saturn, it's about 4 degrees from Mercury, so it does cause some disturbance of the mind and home life. Mercury rules the 4th house of childhood, parents, property, home life. So Rahu causes some disturbance. We could say it gives him voracious, active, restless mind. But it can also cause some confusion with this mind from time to time. So in other words, if Rahu was between, if we use the 5-degree orb, so from 12 to 22, it would be afflicting this Mercury. So it's at 21. So it's definitely afflicting Mercury, but not severe. I'm glad that Rahu was not at 17, 18, 19 degrees. Maybe then you would have be in a mental institution or something. But now we see the real problem here. Rahu at 21 degrees is closely afflicting Sun, ruling the chart and ruling his mental development, self-expression, father figures, and the government and authority figures. And additionally, this Rahu at 21 degrees throws its seventh aspect exactly on top of Jupiter at 20. It almost was 20 and a half degrees. So it's a little more than a half degree separation, but not much. That's a very serious affliction to Jupiter ruling morality, wisdom, religion, and the seventh house of relationships. Ketu is also afflicting this Jupiter. So Jupiter is on a Rahu Ketu axis, very severe. Now, when Sun and Jupiter are very well placed and free from any afflictions, they give smooth evolution of the soul. Divine grace, good luck, good fortune. That's not the case here. Total eclipse of Jupiter and Sun. I think this very strong Mars in Aries also gave him a lot of competitiveness, a lot of military capability. You might even say some pitta, some fire. We could also say or argue that because Jupiter and Moon are in Virgo, they are codependent on the strength of their dispositor, the landlord, which is Mercury, which is under some influence of Rahu. Venus becomes weak in old age. There's only 30 degrees possible. 25 to 30 is old age. Old age planets lack some power to protect and provide, like an elderly person really can't help young people. But also, planets, if they are in a Multracone sign, are codependent on the strength of their dispositor, their landlord. So in this case, the landlord is this severely afflicted Sun. So this person got into trouble for murder and was found guilty and sentenced to long time in prison. So always be aware of Rahu and Ketu's influence, especially on the planets ruling. This is Atmakarka ruling the soul, Jupiter ruling wisdom, education, morality, divine grace. And Jupiter rules relationships, and Sun rules self-initiative. So there's problems there as well. Okay, this is just a very short case study.